So a lot of the time in church, what we find is we're sitting in a building praying for people to come in. But Jesus told us to go out. You know? So church isn't supposed to be boxed in. We're supposed to take church to the people and set something up, develop a skill. But then after that, they just come. And they want to give back. And they want to be a part of it. And they want to be around us. Because we've built that relationship, built that trust. We've shown value. Alrighty guys, so I'll show you the room that I'm going to be doing my workshop in. So it's right here, it's the Rimu room. It's pretty cool, and then these are all the different workshops happening today. So that's me right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you guys the inside. So pretty much the setup today is we're gonna have like a little coffee area here. I'm gonna have like some of my stands and some of my tag-ons right here, and then it's a pretty simple situation, to be honest with you, but it's a cool, nice little room. So I was in here yesterday, and then I was also in the bigger room yesterday, but this is what I'm working with here, so it's pretty cool. Alrighty guys, so we're almost all set up, still gotta do the sound check and set up the lights and everything like that, but we've set up the little information area / coffee booth. So right here is where people are gonna be able to sign up for the workshop that I got going on, and over here is sort of more information about the program. And down this way is where we've got coffee and tea. We're gonna get some hot water in here soon, and yeah, I'll just show you guys real quick. So this right here is the information about the program. This right here is a workshop that we got going on in 2 weeks, so we're just trying to get people to register for that. And really all the money for this goes to the program, you know. And then yeah, still gonna figure out where to put this stuff right here. That's the food from the conference, by the way. It is bomb. So this is what we're working with today. Should be cool. Just gotta have these little tag-ons everywhere. Trying to rally support for the program. And you know, what we do ain't free. I wish it was, but the building costs, the program has expenses on a week to week, you know, the transportation costs, the food that we use to feed the youth cost, the tours cost, you know, flying the musicians out, et cetera, et cetera. So this is kind of how we're fundraising right now. And yeah, we're just trusting God to come in and fill this room. Sharing in a few words, bro, just how the program's impacted you and something that you've learned. Yeah.
The hub has been so amazing for me, not just getting together with my generation, but people like Rich who can actually bring an impact into all of us. Yeah, the group has just been so amazing for me. Rich teaching me how to integrate my faith into my business so I can let that flow into all other parts of my life. Just an amazing space for like-minded people to get together.
Yo guys, so we are at Cafe Late Night. Just chilling here right now, locking in, getting some work done. It's been a crazy week. But yeah, this was the only late night spot that I could find in the city, so shout out to this place. But yeah, it's cool. You know, we're just prepping for our 2 back-to-back events on the weekend. So we've got another rooftop social with creative and entrepreneurship workshops on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we've got on the Sunday we have our fundraiser event. So that's going to be awesome. We're here at the office right now with the wife, getting set up. Today we're going to be again just focusing on that foundation. You know, the young leaders and the young adults.
To like say things for ourselves, like whether we realize it or not. And
you're great tag, and you're steering the conversation. People are just going to assume. You have to describe it to the person on the opposite side, and you get 3 minutes to do it. Okay? So You guys have to describe
I'm
it.
just going to be talking at once.
Yep, that's the point of the exercise.
You need a line to draw another
Squiggly lines coming up from the
I can hear.
on top of that shape. Can you draw the shape?
Yes.
So, to the right of that line, across
at
the
the top.
line, like half
we
the
say stuff like
Face each other, show the other person what you have.
Yeah, kind of working out, but like also just like having that sort of like I want to be something like I was just so yeah, I thought I just woke up to myself.
What's up, guys? This is Mara. She's our videographer today. I'm gonna leave the camera with her.
How do you like the hub?
Pretty all good.
What do you do there?
As you can see, we're playing some basketball.
Yes,
That's
at
what you're
Ballers.
doing.
Yep. Oh, he's got a bounce. And
The reason I asked that question is it's a very important question. It's the most important question that you can ask. I'm actually going to get rid of this. And so I was at a low point in my life where I really was like, man, I've got nothing to lose because everything that I want to do, I'm not doing. And I'm just down here living in my feelings, letting the opinions of other people keep me stuck in my ways, you know? And so at the age of 21, when I invited God into my life and I got into an encounter with God and started to build a personal relationship with God, He started to give me the confidence to actually step out and believe in myself and maybe even outgrow some of the circumstances or words that people had spoken over me. But the way I did that was I had to actually bet on myself. And so what I did was at age 21, I bought a one-way ticket to Australia. I had no money in my bank account. I had literally no plan B. It was just like plan A and plan A. You know, I didn't know anyone over there, didn't have anything lined up. I essentially got on a plane and stranded myself. And I'm not recommending that you guys do this, but that's what I did because I was so sick and tired of nothing changing. I was so sick and tired of being stuck in my ways. I was so sick and tired of being afraid that I hit that point where I was like, you know what, God, if what you're saying is real, then I'm going to put it all on the line and I'm going to bet on your word and I'm going to bet on myself. Everyone say seed?
Seed.
Say seed.
Seed.
So when I say seed, I'm talking about a plant seed, yeah? And so when you put a seed in the ground, here it is. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate you. When you put a seed in the ground, what does it become? Okay, cool. And what does this plant produce? Eggs? Oxygen, yeah. What else does it produce? Food.
water.
Food? How does it produce food?
Flowers.
Flowers? Kind of. What comes out of a tree?
Leaves.
branches.
Branches? Yeah, what comes out of branches? What else comes out of branches?
Other fruit.
Like fruit. You guys think about it, right? And what comes out of fruit? Seeds. So when you hold a seed in your hand, what are you actually holding in your hand? Right, but if you think about it, and catch this, guys, I need you guys to listen up. When you you're kind of onto something. So when you hold a seed in your hand, what you're really holding is a forest. Because the potential of that seed is to become a tree, which is to produce more fruit, which produces more seed, which turns into a forest. And so every forest that you see in the world today came from a seed. And we're the same. You know, that's how God made us. And so whatever we're supposed to do, whatever we're supposed to accomplish, whatever we're supposed to release is already inside of us. You know? But the world tells us to keep that stuff trapped within us. And the world tells us that we're not good enough. You know? And so most people, they take their dreams to the grave.
here's Rich getting some people signed up. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Tino Tony.
And what school do you go to?
Whangaporo College.
And what's a little fact about yourself?
I like rapping.
Rapping? Oh.
How do you feel about the hub?
I feel great about the pub. It's made me more confident and feel like more of a leader, and it's fun.
Awesome. And what would your one message to viewers be?
To get out of your comfort zone.
Ooh, let's go.